after DKB. You fought in the triangle. You called out a fighter tonight.
I got called out. Okay, tell me what am I going to do? When am I going to respond? I got called out by a couple of. What am I going to do? Listen, I remember when I announced that I was going to fight again. I was getting called out by everybody in this sport, even guys from various promotions. I get it. I'm a big name. I get it. And then this sport is a growing sport, and the more kind of names like mine come to the sport, I think the better it is for the sport in general. And I think the sport will continue to grow, and I think it's good for fighters in general. But I mean, I had not been called out since I won. I'd been called out before, which I get. Everybody wants a piece. But afterwards, it was kind of decided that after I win, I was in line for a title fight, and I guess Cub Hawkins didn't like that. But Cub Hawkins is so many different weight classes above me that I didn't even expect to call out. You know, when you're just kind of nonchalant, like when somebody's in your weight class, you think, okay, you know, you're half on your heels. That came out of nowhere today, no, Ellie? That came out of nowhere.
You stepped up to the plate?
I stepped up to the plate because I'm like Candyman, bro. You call my name and I appear. What am I going to do?
I want you to clear something up with the patch, because a lot of people...
Yes, I got to clear it up. Ellie, I got to clear it up, because the patch I'm wearing, you see, because I just light like this, that's why I got to wear sunglasses right now, because the light is... my pupil doesn't dilate. It doesn't open and close. I still have the injury from the eye. I'm hoping that will start resume again, because what happens is it makes my vision with reading, more so with reading, it's not like I can't see. I don't want people to think I'm blind because I was wearing the eye patch. I was wearing the eye patch so the light doesn't get my eye, so they can hopefully speed up healing. Because light is no good for an eye that doesn't adjust to light. So for that reason, I gotta wear sunglasses in the sun. I stopped wearing the eye patch because people thought I literally lost my eyesight. I did not lose my eyesight. I can see everything. I can see. If I cover this eye, I can see. After the fight, I really couldn't see out of my right eye. So at least that's.
I'll be honest with you. A lot of people need to put the patch in the mouth.
Yeah, they would. They would. But I'll tell you, Ellie. You know, I don't want people to get the wrong idea. My eye is healing. I'm hoping it gets back to the way it was before. Because the quality in my left eye, I compare the eyes. When I try to look at something, I'll compare. And right now, the quality in my left is still better than the quality in my right. That wasn't the case before. So hopefully, I can get the quality back. But as far as normal seeing everyday things,
you're good. Okay. Couple things. Joshua, Jake Paul. What happened?
Dude, I mean, I can't see anything but a Joshua style. You know, I'm going crazy here. It might go nuts to think that any commission would be nuts to make this fight happen. I don't know. I think it's wild, but I don't know. I want to bet like everything I own on Joshua, but at the same time, I'm worried that maybe this is some kind of trick, and the laugh will be on me. I don't know. Listen, respect to Jake. He's done a lot. I really like him as a promoter. I keep saying I really like him as a promoter. As a fighter, I don't think he's getting better anymore, but I think he has a future as a promoter. I think he's done well. He puts on entertaining cards, and he knows how to bring attention to whatever he does, which so power to him. But this is great. You know when they used to say like, when you were young and all your friends did, I'm sure you have friends that said the same thing. For $1 million, I'd fight Mike Tyson.
Always.
Jake Paul did it for real. Only this generation is AJ. Like, for such amount of money, I'd fight Jake Paul. I'll fight Anthony Joshua. All right, I mean, that's basically what he's doing, essentially. They probably give him enough money to say, okay, you know what, I'll do it. What am I going to do? I'll do it. Because it is Netflix. Netflix has to be able to put on an opponent with a name enough to merit the Netflix television branding. And that's what people have to remember as well. I think I give Jake credit because it's a ballsy move, but who are you going to get that's going to be sort of okayed by Netflix? It's not a regular boxing event. It's a Netflix event. So you need something that's going to go viral. And Jake obviously goes viral, but he also needs a dance partner that's going to go viral. And AJ is the one that did it.
Yeah, Paulie, if we were to wake up on December 20th and Jake Paul would have got his hand raised, how will he have done it?
How will he have done it? Jake Paul? A gun. A gun. I mean, honestly, I think I can't think of anything. The only thing that's preventing me from betting everything I own on Anthony Joshua is the fact that I think this is so ridiculous that I'm missing something. I think there's got to be something I'm missing that then the laugh will be on me. Because I would really, like everything I own, everything, my bank account, my investments, my houses, I would put it all on Joshua this fight. By knockout, no less. But I just feel like that's the normal thing. It's almost too good to be true, and it's like, there's got to be some kind of trick. I don't know. But then again, I look at it, I've been around AJ a long time. He's a serious guy. Like, he doesn't strike me as the kind of guy who would let this kind of joke play out on him. The Ngannou fight is kind of proof of that too. Everybody was talking about Ngannou. He just went in there and wiped that guy out. So I don't know what this world in 2025, 2026 is confusing me, though. Maybe it's passing me by. Maybe I'm getting too old. I'm almost 45. I don't know.
Okay, does Jake Paul have the knockout power? Does Anthony Joshua have the fragility in the chin like people seem to point towards him?
No, that's like, what if he hits him on the chin? What if I remember I used to hear this when Arturo got hit Mayweather on the chin. I know, that wasn't gonna happen. What if Mike Tyson hit Jake Paul on the chin, even though Mike Tyson was 120 years old? These kind of things. They typically, when you say that, when you're making that argument, because everybody gets hit on the chin in a fight, but when you make that argument, like, what if he hits him on the chin? That means you're talking about a guy who has no chance. What if he hits him on the chin? And likely he's gonna not do that. Like, he's gonna hit on the chin and get knocked out. So that's what ends up happening. That's the advice for like 5 years. It was fun, really good. Think about the matches you made with that kind of money. It was just fun, all kinds of crazy, great matchups. And the fighters would all fight each other because there'd be enough money. And you wouldn't have to pay anybody $90 million. Think about that. No, instead we're gonna make one useless fight, another useless fight. I don't know.
Okay, Ryan Garcia Barrios, who wins?
Ryan Garcia.
Garcia beats Barrios?
Ryan Garcia, no, come on. Well, I'm telling you. Ryan Garcia is the worst world champion I've ever seen in my life. Right? And I don't want to hear about who the haters were, like, oh, no, he would have beat you. He wouldn't have won a second of a round against me. He wouldn't even beat me right now. Forget about when I was champion. The guy wouldn't even beat me right now. You're almost supposed to Pacquiao. Pacquiao's way more shot than me. No shot he would even beat me right now, let alone when I was in my prime. That's it.
Calzaghe says that Canelo does not belong in the Hall of Fame. Obviously, I disagree. I think Canelo...
I disagree there too. Listen, why is he saying that? Why make like I'm a Canelo hater? No, I just think Canelo is overcredited, but he belongs in the Hall of Fame, and he's not a lot for boxing. You gotta stay the way it is. But I think it's just Calzaghe trying to go viral a little bit. I think stylistically Calzaghe would beat him easy myself. But honestly, if you talk about Calzaghe's resume, he didn't exactly take on everybody he probably could have or should have either. It's a little bit soft, the resume, in comparison to how good he was. But I do think Calzaghe was very good. And I think actually he was so good that I think he would have probably handled Canelo rather easily, because Canelo doesn't like numbers, he doesn't like punches put together, he doesn't like a pace. But I don't know why Calzaghe didn't test himself a little bit more. Whatever, that's not for me to say. I think Calzaghe would have beat Canelo, but I think Canelo's resume is actually stronger than Calzaghe's, so he belongs to the Hall of Fame.
What do you think of Conor Benn's victory over Eubank Jr. in the rematch last week?
Wasn't totally shocked. I thought, making Eubank make that weight again. Listen, Eubank doesn't want to make the excuses. I'll make the excuses. I think that had a lot to do with it. You can't make a 36, 37-year-old continue to make that weight. He's already dead at the weight once. The more you do it, he's just going to have no energy. Eubank looked flat to me. It's a good win for Conor because Conor did look good. You can't take that away from him as well. I think it's a combination of Conor looking good and Eubank being flat.
Which world champion would you back Ben to beat at welterweight?
Barrios.
Well, Haney won tonight. He won the title.
Yeah, he won't be Haney. He won't be Haney. No. I saw some of the clips of Haney. Haney actually looked good. Haney's very good at disassembling what you do. He's that kind of boxer, and there are some boxers that are like that. So guys like that tend not to get the credit they deserve. Haney's a disassembler. So when he's a disassembler, you're not a destroyer. You're just a guy who disarms you. And guys like that don't get enough credit. I think he would. There's not much to disarm with Conor Benning. It's like the same thing over and over and over again. I think Haney would beat him rather easily. Conor could land on the chin and things get interesting, but. I don't know. I think Haney beats him pretty easy.
Paulie, Oscar just posted this seconds ago, but I don't know if it's an official announcement or not. He said Zurdo Ramirez Benavides in May.
Wait.
Okay, cruiserweight. Zurdo's a unified champ.
So Benavides going up again after stopping you on? That's what's all coming to. What are we doing? I mean, why can't I see Benavides with a title shot at light heavyweight? Can I get that? Why cruiserweight now? I don't know. Okay, it's an interesting fight. I'm gonna watch, but what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do next? What are we gonna do next? Bam against Haney because Bam is a good puncher at his weight, but Haney's not a puncher at welterweight, so we can mess them up. Well, what are you gonna do? What are we gonna come up with next? Come on. I want David Benavides to defend the light heavyweight title.
Can I get your take on AJ's move to Usyk's team? Do you think that's the right move for him?
For the Jake Paul fight, AJ can have his dog training for the Jake Paul fight. It doesn't matter. I mean, as far as if he's gonna campaign going forward. Possibly, yeah. I mean, it could be an interesting move. I think AJ still has a motivation to accomplish things.
Do you back him to beat Tyson Fury in September if it happens next year?
I'm not sure. Tyson Fury's been so inactive that I'm not sure what kind of version of Tyson Fury we're going to get. At that point, I have to be a psychic because the layoffs have affected different guys differently. I don't know what kind of AJ you're going to get and what type of Fury you're going to get by the time we talk about September. That's a long time. And there's been layoffs already as it is.
Okay, my last question. Virgil against Boots.
Dude, it's crazy. fight. I don't even know, bro. Honestly. But you know what? Guys gotta fight in their prime. That's when world-class fighters gotta fight in their prime. I love the fight. I just wish it was for world championship. So that's my only regret. That fights like guys like that should be fighting for world championship. That's it.